Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you here, a little midday money on a Saturday, college football Saturday. And we'll get to it. We'll do some baseball. No hockey, but we're live. I got all the channels today. Picks and parlays, bookie blasters. We got you covered all over. But like, subscribe, turn that notification bell on. Max Wager, winning free picks. 7 days a week, 12 noon Eastern. You other guys watch it somewhere else. You got to watch us. Come on over to the other channel. We're all the same people here, folks. We're all the same. All right. So ring that bell, notification bells, please. So you know each and every day. Max Wager, winning free picks. We got the BetMGM. Can't go wrong. $1,000 free bet. If you want to get down on that. If you haven't already, you should. Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. The picks are posted on the Twitter universe for users out there. And we'll get them right here in the show. And we'll run them down. Let's go, because I know we have games kicking off shortly here. So where are we going to start out here? We'll go right down the line. Kansas, Oklahoma. This line is up to 10. And I'll tell you, I got a bad number. I got Kansas at a touchdown here, 7.5 with the Jayhawks. I know it's the Sooner quarterback's back. I get it. I understand. But you know what? Kansas's quarterback, he's got some experience. If I'm going down with the Jayhawks, I might be. It is. It's a premium play for me today, but we'll see what happens there. That's number one. And am I slightly worried? Yeah, this line keeps going up. And Oklahoma can move the ball when they have their QB in, for sure. But would I be laying a 10 spot with Oklahoma here? You know what? This line opens at 10. I might be looking at the Sooners, believe it or not. It's just from last Sunday, Monday to today where the line is. You get a good quarterback, and now you, again, the ranked unranks, college basketball, football. You got a team getting 10 points. Yeesh. I don't know. Red flag time, and that's from somebody who took the Jayhawks early. Again, because 7 is a lower number. I mean, this. What am I gonna do, folks? Sometimes you can't win them all. You can't win them all. Other early games here. Army, Colgate, I got nothing on. Central Michigan, no real opinion. I kind of like Old Dominion a little bit there versus Coastal. Maybe an underplay there. Minnesota, Illinois. I mean, I guess you got to lean to the under the way these two teams play. They're going to want to run the ball. Lean to the Gophers there. Give me some lean a little Minnesota. Again, this line's come down. It was a 6. It's down to 4. Bowling Green, no opinion on that one. Texas, give me the under here. Give me Iowa State. I mean, I need a touchdown here from Iowa State to be in this game getting, 15, 16 points. Ole Miss is in the chat at high noon here. I think Auburn's a bad team. I don't think Auburn's that good. Penn State, Michigan, I would lean under. And the Nittany Lions here. Both of these teams, I think, with something to prove. Who's the real team here? Michigan, you drop 50 bombs on bad teams. You play Maryland, you play Iowa, and then you kind of in closer kind of games. I could put Penn State in that category. Hurricanes need a big win, and that's it. That was a 12:30 game. So let's we'll go chattering it up to everybody. See how everybody's doing in the chat. Don is here. Good morning. Brio, my Facebook friend, how are you today? James is in the house. What's the word on the quarterback? I'm, looking at the line dropping here. I'm assuming the kid is playing. This was a 6 early. Now it's a 4.5. I should have waited. I could have got a 4.5 of Minnesota. He balled out versus Oklahoma. Yeah, Jesse, I think people forget that this quarterback was like last year's quarterback was, and they put up some points. It's not like it's some guy who's never played. And I don't get Kansas has been bad for a long time, very long time. Uh, I got a bad number though, Jess. I mean, we talk about hitting numbers early. We do look headlines on Sundays with NFL and getting good numbers. Sometimes you're on the wrong side, and you know what? I got some bad numbers of college football this week. But what does that mean? I have good numbers and lose, but you can have a bad number and win as well. Vada in Hawaii late night. Thinking of taking Hawaii. Yeesh. Yeah. What do we got here? Wolfpack laying a 6, huh? I mean, I don't know. I mean, how about just get an under here? I mean, Hawaii used to be all about the overs. I'd go under this team. Penn State, Tennessee, beginning week. Yeah, I don't mind. Listen, I can take dogs here, James. I don't mind. I got a bad number two. Just it happens. Yeah, Tennessee lines moved up. You know, but even with Bryce playing, the guy's a hit away from being knocked out and changing the entire game plan. Ray Weddington's in the house. Jess, it is what it is with us, right? We bet early. The good thing is that, at least for us, like, pro people like this, we get all right, we have a bad number. We have 7 instead of 10 or 6 instead of 4, whatever the case, we get a number. We have the ammo. We can go in and be like, you know what, I got a bad number. We could buy off things and pull it into a break even spot, or just losing a couple bucks as opposed to taking total losses. But now on the flip side, like for site wise for us, we put stuff up early. It doesn't look good, like, oh, you got a bad number. This guy doesn't know what he's doing. Well, on the other times, more often than not, that the good outweighs the bad with the numbers. It's just it's sports betting, folks. I didn't even look at any ice today. No ice. I did one ice game yesterday. Jets, the puck line there. I had a yawn. Plus 185. That was my ice play. And I almost didn't do it because I missed out on the Flames puck line the day before. So I was annoyed at myself, but I still fired away from the doctor's office. So I wasn't here, Ray, yesterday. Take care of myself. Could be the swan song of the midday money shows. I know it's crappy, but it's just a question. I know. Listen, you want to go Nevada, Hawaii? Let's go under the total. Under. Exactly. I mean, the guy's got a shoulder throwing problem. I mean, all it takes is one guy getting hit and landing on him, and who knows? You don't know. You just don't know. Even when you know, you don't know. A plus 120 Kaparazov touchdown, goal scores. Yeah, I got touchdowns, right? It's college football Saturday.
What did you just call him?
Kasparazov?
It's Kaprizov. Kirill Kaprizov. I only know that because that's like Terry's favorite player, so we hear about him all the time. So I know the names.
Well, what about the other guy who everybody wanted to bet on scoring goal? He took 2 shots on goal, no goal.
Yeah, Jack Eichel.
Yeah, more like Jack.
Oh, Raymond, did Jack Eichel score the other day?
Yeah, how'd Jack Eichel do?
Yeah, we had the over and Vegas puck line. They won 1-0. Yeah, screw Jack Eichel. He's a piece of crap.
USC, Fonzie making money. Hey, Fonzie. Anybody know who Fonzie is here? Anyway, against the Utes, how about an overplay here? I don't know. I kind of like the over, and I do kind of like Utah. The 3.5, and this is a wacky line. In the summertime, this line was like a 12. Jesse, where are you? Did you get USC plus 12 in this game? Unbelievable. I'm not going to say no to USC if you like USC. They can score, and Utah looked bad last week. Big plays, they couldn't make a stop. But coming home, I think this is where the old adage of like, let's circle the wagons and have a good game after a bad game. You got a good home field advantage. I like the Utes. Went 0-5 on Friday and 3-0 yesterday. Wow, that's hard to do. Wasn't yesterday Friday? Ray, what planet? Come back to Earth. Can you spin back to the flat Earth from outer space? I went 0
Yeah, get on the flat Earth with us. Come on.
Come back to flat Earth with us. Jack had a sleeping night Friday. Yes, he did. Ayo yesterday hit it. Ayo?
I love you trying to pronounce it. Aho.
Hey, I'm like, hey, yo, all right, hey, yo, what's up?
Aho scored with 2 minutes left in the game. Sebastian.
All right. The SMU. Are you kidding me with that SMU game? I had the SMU minus 11.
Navy.
Unbelievable.
Plus 13.5.
Yeah,
Never in doubt.
Never in doubt. Never in doubt.
We had 13.5 because we got it.
They had 5 or 6 fourth down conversions on that drive. They had 5 fourth down conversions in a row at the end of the game.
Even if they didn't score that last touchdown, we would have been fine.
Oh, well, I mean,
because we had 13.5.
Terrible.
I looked through because I always look through some of the leaderboards people and see what they had. And I saw you were up there. I'm like, oh, what did Higgs have? Oh, he had SMU minus 12.5. That's rough.
Terrible. It's not a winning day. It's not like I went like 1-1 or something.
Oh no. Yeah, I know. I saw that. But I'm like, oh, I was on the opposite side, but we both could have cashed if there wasn't for that touchdown at the end.
Yeah, like that would have been a good middle. Jesse the Iceman's on. You told me I feel better about my Utah play then. Today you can write down Kaprizov to score. What team is this guy?
Let's get it.
What team's he on?
The Wild.
Wild.
We got the over in that game, so that's fine. Kaprizov can score 3.
14-0 turnover margin for that's not exactly, especially when you got a team coming off a bad game like Utah. Syracuse minus 3. I like the Cuse. Arkansas BYU over.
Hold on. You're on the Cuse tonight?
Yeah.
Huh. We're on NC State plus 3.5. I don't think Syracuse should be favored.
But I think the quarterback's out. That's why it's 3.5.
Oh, is it actually? Well, I get one of 3 options in that game. We cash a bet. I get to see my Cuse go 6-0, or both. So I'm fine. I'm fine with any of them.
Yeah, I heard he was like questionable, so I'm like, you know what? And Syracuse has played good. It's
they have,
and they've hurt me, right? I said under 4 Syracuse for the season.
Oh,
I was wrong.
I don't know if
I was wrong.
Yep.
Arkansas BYU over. Yeah, I could see that. Northern Illinois, Eastern Michigan. I got no opinion on this game. Is 22-1 last 23. What do they get the spread though? What are they laying 3? Have they covered every game by 4? That's what I need to know. Are they 22-1 ATS if the spread was 4? A little Tulane action here, huh? Hold on. Let's see what we got on with Tulane. Let's pull up some Tulane. Where are they at here? Oh, come on. Is this even to get UCF? The Bulls? Man, what happened to UCF? I'll lay it with you. Although, Joe, are you... So the last couple games, again, ECU and Cincinnati, South Florida has found some offense. Is it a fluke? Is ECU terrible? How'd they score against Cincinnati? Obviously a letdown spot, right? It's tough saying a letdown spot you lost, but they had such a good game versus Cincy. Did they really leave it all on the field in that game? Since he scores, obviously, last touchdown was 10 minutes going to fourth quarter. That being said, you had a game into the fourth quarter against Cincinnati. I'll ride Tulane with you. Like my Fonzie there.
Yeah, real quick. We do this every Saturday. First team to score a touchdown this week. Did you have it as the Akron Zips?
Zips are on the board.
7-0 versus Central Michigan.
30 seconds into the game.
Yeah, 30 seconds into the game, they're already up.
All right.
That's your first touchdown scorer of the day.
How'd they score?
Oh, and then Oklahoma's already scored.
Oh boy.
How do they score it? It was a touchdown. Oh, it was a return. Oh no, kickoff for 65-yard touchback. 53-yard run.
Yeesh.
Interesting. Just figure out bring that one up, and then Oklahoma is also up 7-0 already.
I'll chalk up my Kansas loser tickets. It's Friday night when this NHL starts over here. Remember, I'm like 6 hours ahead. I gotcha. Yes. Dodgers lose today. Yes, they do. Here come the Padres to the World Series. Padres to the World Series, baby. Where is I think I got rid of all my.
You've got 13-1 on it, right?
I'm looking for my banners. I got rid of my All-Star banners. Damn it! I got rid of the All-Star banners, but I did write them down.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Series Dodgers. We got them at the All-Star break. All-Star break Dodgers. 13-1. Division was a loser.
You mean Padres?
Yeah. Excuse me. Padres. 13-1. We had division Padres loser. Cleveland division plus 240. And then we added Yordi at 5-1, and that was a loser, and Alec Thomas for Rookie of the Year. But then we had who else on the World Series? So right now, my 3 World Series bets beginning of the year were Dodgers, Braves, and Phillies.
You're set up nicely. I think the Phillies have a legit shot to make the World Series.
And it's a nickel at BetMGM, nickel at plus 30-1 there.
Nice.
On the Phillies.
I don't hate that. I mean, obviously we've seen what they've done so far, but I don't hate that.
The Padres look like they're hitting a groove here, but that series with Philly and the Padres, I'm gonna feel good. Who's ever playing Houston in the World Series?
I was gonna say that today is gonna be the last loss that Houston has the rest of the postseason.
I don't think they're losing today. I almost took them on the.
I have Seattle today, and then I will have Houston tomorrow. Well, I think Houston wins tomorrow.
I think McCullers. I almost went run line here with Houston.
Well, my kind of philosophy on it was this is Seattle's first home playoff game in 21 years,
and you just lost two heartbreakers. And I think Houston's experienced enough where listen, McCullers. A pro, you can't give this team a lick. You can't do it. You can't. No, you got to bury them.
But I think
they're not going to go in here carefree. If Seattle wins, it's 2-0 Seattle wins. Somebody hits a home run, that's that. But
I think Seattle wins today. Houston wins tomorrow. Houston sweeps the Yanks. Houston sweeps whoever in the World Series. If the Yankees make it to the
Cleveland's winning that series.
I like Cleveland still to make it out of there.
Leary is out for NC, Tim.
That's fine.
Also on the Q's, Shannon's in the house. Nice MLB dog day. They're always good dog days in the playoffs. Yeah, they played them tough. I mean, they were leading in the fourth quarter since he scored with 10 minutes to go. And that's just South Florida hadn't been playing good. I mean, they finally put up points against ECU. Besides that, that's the thing. Have they found a little offense the last 2 weeks? Maybe. Obviously they have. Let's be honest. You score 52 points, putting up 25, 26 points a game. You find a little offense. But that's had to be a tough spot after. It is a tough spot after last week, I should say. What's the total in this game? We get a total? Give me the total. I can't be searching lane. Come on. Laurent, second half to start, 0-0. Laurent on the pitch. You know your soccer, Ray. I'm not going to ever deny you that. The Blazers, first half, Maryland, 11.5, and Liberty. Liberty. How you doing, Markel? You all right this morning? You're all smoked up. Come on, stop doing that. Penn State as a dog, Tennessee as a dog, Florida State dog, Minnesota small fave, Duke, and ECU. I really can't complain about any of these except for the Duke ones. I mean, Duke, I'm going to say no to Duke. Any UFC today, Tim? Shannon's looking for somebody to get hit in the head. No UFC?
No, we have like 25 or something college football. I don't have time for UFC.
That's it. There's a lot of college football today for sure. Kansas, yeah, you got a good number, Joe. I got a crap number. We'll see what happens. Sometimes you don't get the best of it. Danica says under the Dodgers today. I got no. I had the over yesterday. I thought, and Goslin, goes 2 innings. I figured that was going to be a reason why we have an over. Yeah, I don't. I got one total. I got Braves over is my over today. I mean, why not under? We've just seen good pitching, right? I just thought, the way the Dodgers had beaten them all year, I was going to get some offense last night. But under for sure. Dodgers, it's over, LA. The pressure's on. You choked. I shouldn't say, it's not even a choke. You beat San Diego all season, and San Diego's a good team, right? I mean, they're a good team, folks. I can't say it's a choke job. Padres and Cleveland today, yes. Stros Padres World Series. Definitely Stros. Again, if the Phillies win today, it is tough. I mean, I get it. Nola and Wheeler, Darvish, Musgrove, Snell. I mean, it's going to be a good. We're going to get some good pitching in the AL and NLCS for sure. Who else are you going with? Who you bring out? Kyle Gibson? Who are you pitching there?
Today might be a tough day for Philly, but their bats are going. That's the
exactly. And on the other side, there we go. Kansas scored. There you go.
I was just about to bring that up. Kansas scored for you.
The last I saw, they were on their own 30, so they must have had a big play somewhere along the way.
Yeah, I think it was like a 50-something yard, 39-yard passing touchdown.
Stros money line. I'm with you, Joe. Dodgers open up at plus 155. You cash that out for a quarter profit.
Yeah, DraftKings had it up for plus 155, and that was pretty much all that had it up. So I don't know.
Hard touch rookie with Kirby versus Houston. I did not bet the game. Kirby's good. I like Kirby. I'm not saying I don't like him. I just think that you got a pair of tough losses under your belt. You're still a young team. They're all in, right? They got Castillo. They went out, said, we're not just worried about this year. We're ready to compete for next year as well. And it doesn't mean you're coming back, right? Remember the Blue Jays last year? We're ready this year. This is our year. Yeah, how'd that work out for you, Toronto? But Seattle, I want to say it's kind of a young core. And you started out so bad. Imagine if they started really good and you have home field and things just go different. Like, obviously, you might have a couple changes, but the pitching staff's still going to be intact. And you got some good youngsters there. Kirby, Gilbert. I mean, you got Castillo at the front of that order. I think Robbie Ray should be more of a 3 guy. Maybe even a 4. I mean, they'll probably put him at they'll probably be a 2 just because what they're paying him over Gilbert and Kirby. But Astro sweep, I think so. I got the Astro sweep. We put it up on the in the chat. It's up there. Philly's the best sleeper. Fonzie, I said that at the beginning of the year. And not that I was trying to knock the Braves or the Mets. I said, this is a team. They went out. They put some offense together. If they need a pitcher, they'll go at the deadline. Now, It's Noah Syndergaard. It's not, but
To be fair, Noah Syndergaard has good postseason numbers.
yeah, when he was a good pitcher.
Sure.
Yeah, he's definitely not the same. That being said, I thought they were worth a shot. Thoughts on BYU versus who they got? Arkansas today? Kind of, I don't like BYU here. I don't know. BYU is kind of falling on tough times here. Bruins on the ice. Did not look at ice today, Joe. Excuse me for yawning.
I think you're going out on a limb there. I believe they're only minus 300 on the ice today
because they're playing Arizona, the Coyotes.
But they're 120 on the puck line at the best line that you can get. That's the game you want to go after? Come on.
I mean, it should be a winner. 120 on the puck line, worth a shot. I mean, it's almost like a even money. You know, but I can't ever. On Thursday we're talking about how bad Boston was. Over Western, I have Ohio over Western Michigan. Okay. Let's pull up some action.
I know I'm on the opposite side. I'm on Western Michigan. That's just me.
This is why I used to do hidden gems with Craig. He'd always throw out these MAC games. I'd have a little insight because I have 0 on this one. Ohio dropped to 55 on the Zips, but the Zips are terrible. Yeah, I don't know. I'll pull for you. I have nothing to even say. Did not intrigue me, Don. Did not intrigue me. State money line. Well, everybody's on Syracuse, so you're definitely alive because I think people are going to be on Syracuse because NC State's.
We're on State, so there you go.
Markel. Faft. It has been a minute. Hope you are well. Good to see you. I'll let you be, fella. I'll let you be. It's all right. All right. Tulane total 54.5. I might have to say over the total because, as I said, South Florida's put up 26 points their last 2 games. They're going to give up some points. So you want to go over here? I can go over with you. Yes. Kansas live plus 16.5. I'll take 16.5 of Kansas. I like them at plus 7, but I can't do them live because I'm hanging out in the chat. Jojo Rabbit grabbed the 16.5. Cash out Dodgers. Why not? Guaranteed money. There you go. Fernando's in the house. Good morning, Fernando. Michigan first drive easy. Here we go. Easy. Nothing is easy, Joe. Come on. First drive easy. Tooch is in the house. Welcome. I just did a Tooch show before here. Thoughts on SC and Utah? It's not state. They're the regular Utes. We kind of like, I think, Jesse Sully as well. Kind of like Utah here. We both like Utah. Tony C is in the house. Good to see Tony C back. Michigan drive stalls. I thought they got a field goal out of it. Penn's Tampa over. Both these teams could score. Again, I didn't look at any hockey today. No hockey. To keep it a classy, Lex. You know how we roll. South Alabama under in the Sun Belt. Man, I can't wait for Sun Belt basketball coming up in 25 days, 26 days. So we got ULM here. You want to go under? I could go under there. Monroe's tough squad to bet on. Okay. We could do that. Sure. Yeah, I didn't look at any hockey today. I got the baseball up in the chat here. Philly's over. We got Ole Miss, TCU, North Texas in the chat. New Mexico under. The teaser is underneath. I don't think I could fit the teaser in here. Could I have how many? 165. I don't know if I'd be able to fit it. You should have had the teaser already. With Just barely gets there. I just added the tease. Again, from the Tuesday show. If you watch on Tuesday, Max Wager winning for picks. Penn State, Iowa State, and the Vols. Well, the Vols were plus 13.5 at the time. Can't even get that extra half point in there. But that was the Tuesday teaser for college. And the teasers have been bad. 1 in 5 the teasers. Although we go 2-1 every week when we lose, that doesn't generate money. That's a loser. That's a loser. I like the Canes, Don, yes. You see the banner. I like the Canes today. Markel's leaning under and maybe Nebraska. I can't bet Nebraska. No. Nope.
I forgot that Nebraska was even playing this week.
Yeah,
actually, I saw an interesting trend with teams that played Nebraska. After they play Nebraska, they go on an awful run because Northwestern beat Nebraska, has lost every game since. Georgia Southern has lost, I think, every game since. Oklahoma, we've seen what they've done since. Indiana, they did not do well last week. And then they played Rutgers. But it was funny because I think the only team that's gotten a win since beating Nebraska was Georgia Southern.
Wow.
And they're combined like 1 in 13.
Good info.
Thought that was interesting. I saw Nebraska had to bring it up.
Cuse stayed under, yes. Nebraska Purdue under. I can get behind that as well too, Tooch. No worries, I'm on Penn State. I got Penn State as well. I got Penn State. I got them plus 7.5. And I got a plus 6.5.
Did anybody have Colgate today?
Against Army?
Against Army, because Colgate's currently up 9-7. Or probably going to be 10-7.
I can't believe Army had such a bad year. Thoughts on Memphis? I don't like Memphis.
Really, Markel, are you being serious right now?
No, I bet ECU at 4.5. I had Memphis last week, and what a epic collapse!
Yep.
And I don't care. You're on the road. I don't. No, you're not bouncing back.
You're asking the wrong people to back Memphis.
Kansas on a teaser, good money there. I got a crap number on Kansas. So I'll be with you. Fonzie likes Tennessee. Yes. It's worth a shot on Tennessee just because Alabama on the road has shown that they could be vulnerable and they give up some points. Wilson's gifts today. Phillies over, yes. Okie State over against TCU, sure. UAB over. All right, I'm on the. I'd like the under that one. Alabama over, yes. I think I said the Alabama over the other day. It was like 63 or 62.5. I don't know what show I was doing.
We got it at 65. It's up to 67 now.
Yeah, it was like a 63 or.
Yep.
Again, sometimes you get a good number, sometimes you don't. It's like it is what it is, folks.
I will say me and Nick were looking through like we actually had a lot of good line movements go our way. We're on Illinois. We got them at 7. They dropped to 4.5.
I got mini at 6.
Ish. We
talked about that. I'm like, that line just looks bizarre for a team that's unranked laying a touchdown.
7-0 Illinois to start off. But I mean, still early. The best one that we had is we grabbed Kentucky at plus 7. That's a 3.5 now.
Nice.
And then we had under
the quarterback's back for them.
Under 52.5 in that Michigan game. And now it's down to it closed at 49. So we got 3.5 points of value there too.
You know,
about some of that stuff.
And Tim, you come in, you do look headlines with me sometimes. Getting a good number, it does not guarantee a win.
No, it does not.
But if you're, again, this is what separates somebody who does it for a living or even a serious, forget doing that. As a serious bettor.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not looking at the lines when they come out and making a note of it and then seeing where they're going, or keeping track of how your game is to what the closing line is, even if
Correct.
it's wrong or if it's right, then you could kind of just be like, what did I do wrong with that game? Like Minnesota, I knew the Minnesota line was going to come down, but one, on the sites, we got to get games up. It's just
Yeah.
that simple. So I'm going to have a good number. I have awesome numbers. Like, hi, I got the Bills plus 105, and they're minus 2.5.
Oh yeah, we've had
You'll
plenty
have
of
good
numbers
numbers,
go opposite way too.
and you'll have bad numbers. In like I talk about when we do contests in the real world, in the betting world, okay, 65% is awesome in my NFL. In the circuit contest, it is not that good. In the site, my record is X. In the real world, my record is Y because I could in game on a game and come back on a total or
Correct.
and not that I always do that kind of stuff because I don't. Like, I mean, I'm not watching games today. I got to take a ride. I got to do some stuff today. I'm not watching any football games today. I'm hoping to be back by dinner time. Maybe I'll catch a night game today. Who knows? By then, I'm already into next Sunday NFL. So who am I kidding?
Yeah, no.
But the
the
Lions,
only
it's
game I'm
good
watching
for
today is East Carolina.
like I know you've threw up your spreadsheets. You have to keep track.
Yeah.
And again, folks, like
Of everything.
if you can't take a day off of betting to keep track of numbers or give it a week, you're not going to last. You're not going to last. You might think you're winning or having fun. You're losing money. You're losing money if you're not keeping track.
Yeah, sure, it could be fun sometimes. This is a job. This is not something that we're like, oh, let's have fun, let's bet this, let's bet that. No, these are stuff that we do our
You
numbers
can't have.
on.
It's real money.
We like edges
It's
on.
money.
Yeah. This is real money.
And whether it's $1 or 1,000, it adds up.
Yeah.
Florida. This LSU team, Brian Kelly, the guy cannot play good teams. He can't. Anytime he was at Notre Dame, he plays a good team, he gets slaughtered. He can't play good teams.
Nope.
Nope.
I'm on the opposite
Florida.
side. I'm on LSU. I took him plus money.
I had Tennessee to roll these guys last week. LSU is not a good.
That's fine.
You.
It's one play.
Everyone is humping Utah. I took USC. I can't take it. You got a nice 3.5 in there. Utah looked like crap last week. I get it. Penn State under, yes. TCU minus the 4, yes, sir. Texas under, yes. Like them all. As it goes. That bad numbers hitting, great numbers lose. At least when you have the good number to lose this, Shannon, it's kind of like, hey, I had a good number. It didn't get there. Long term, they should win out more than they lose. But again, the people don't understand that. People think, 55%, 57%, that's terrible. I can do that. Yeah, you can do that, sure. Let's see how long you can do that for. You need to keep track of your stuff. I'm not a programmer. I don't care about good numbers. No. Listen, if you're just going to bet, and I understand betting. I mean, I have 20 college games, 15 NFL, I'll have 25 college basketball games on opening night. I'm a bettor, right? I mean, people are like, oh, you're a tout or you're a handicap. Listen, I'm a bettor first. I've been selling picks for 20 years or whatever, 17 years. That's one thing. I like to bet. And the number, you always want to just have a good number. One, psychologically, if you're going to do this and try to make money on, you want to be like, at least I had a good number. I know that 6 out of 10 times going forward, that number is going to pay off for me at a better rate than it's not going to lose. And the fact that you're ahead of it, your numbers are solid. You have to keep track. If you're not doing that, I mean, I get it. I understand the other side of it. Like, who cares? A win's a win. And I say this all the time. Like, how many? I'll remember these guys missing free throws and costing me half points, 1 point. In these kind of games in college hoops. I never remember the win where I just got lucky by a half point or a point, because every bet I make, it should win. I don't care what it is. They're a 1 point fave, they're a 30-point fave. The game should be, it's a winner. As far as I'm concerned, I'm 23-0 today or whatever games I got between NFL or college and MLB and stuff. So I understand that aspect totally. Michigan moving the ball all over Penn State. It's early for that, though. It's all right. I'm not a pro bettor. Work hard for money. I care about every dollar. Exactly. And you should. Richie P's in the house. Okay. I know I go off on tangents sometimes, but you got to Got to keep track of your stuff. It adds up. I tell it all the time, like with the parlays. Like, let me put this one in here. It's $37.42. And I go through a month, I add it up, and all of a sudden I pissed away $490 or some crap. Like, really? The hell, stupid. And again, do I have winners locked in there on some nonsense like that? Yes, but that's not the point. That's not the point. I don't want to lose. I'm still mad at Remy Martin missing all those free throws. Yes, freaking Remy Martin. Arizona to Kansas. Unbelievable. Here we go. It was so rigged that Nash had a shower after watching the game. That's it. What a terrible. I mean, I had the Bears here in the chat, and I didn't get to talk about it on Friday. I wasn't here, but yeah, that was a rough.
I will say I'm personally proud of myself. I watched 0 seconds of that game. I'd rather watch grass grow. That game looked boring.
I didn't watch the game. We had my son.
We had the under. It hit. That's all we cared about.
My son had football. I wouldn't watch that anyway. I think I came home and watched. I don't even know what I watched. Didn't watch that. Oh, I think I was watching Reacher again. I like the Jack Reacher shows. I was worried about Penn State when every guy in the broadcast picked Penn State. That's the thing, Shan. Everybody comes out and they see those guys on your bet. Bro, just bet opposite. Just who cares? It's 100, it's 500, it's $30, whatever it is. Go opposite and swallow the vig. Just do it. Do it. I was with my wife. We were in Atlantic City. I told the story before, and it was the Cowboys Saints game, and I think everybody came in on the whatever it was on Dallas or on the Saints. I don't know what game it was, and I'm like, oh boy. And I went, and I was like, where are you going? I said, I gotta get our money back. And she's like, what happened? Huh? I thought you wanted this team to win. I'm like, well, not anymore. And I doubled up the other way, and of course it won. Yes, all those clowns go on one side. They might know football because they watch it. They're not bettors. That's a big difference. A guy who talks about a game and a guy who bets on a game. Or gal for that matter. Nowadays, they got the women on the shows too. Yes, keep track of everything. You have to. You have to. I've watched that Thursday night game. How could you? Terrible. You had the commies that day, huh? It was Bears or nothing for me there. Even with the whole Ron Rivera nonsense where it would come back to take Washington, I just thought the Bears had shown some fight in their games. I don't know. All right, that's it for today. Back tomorrow for NFL Sunday. Appreciate everybody popping in. Picks and parlays and bookie bash for people. Make sure you get on the winning free picks page as well, so you watch during the week. You don't want to miss that. Especially for look headlines. I'm not, I don't throw look headlines on the P&P channel because Craig usually does a halftime show. So come back to winning free picks or Max Wager for tomorrow. Look headlines. You got a bunch of games to bet for week 7 NFL. I already bet 3. We'll see if the lines have moved. But for now, we're out here. Good luck, everybody. As always, don't get crushed. Bet with your head not over it, as they say. Out of here. Take it easy.